Alright, y'all, in this video, I'm going to be showing y'all step by step how to create a Facebook ad for a MaxBounty offer, CPA offer. It really doesn't matter. This setup will definitely get you to $100 per day with CPA marketing in no time. So, man, make sure you watch this video to the end so you don't miss anything important. And on this video, I'm doing my 5-course bundle giveaway. You get access to my Google Ads training, Facebook Ads training, Bing Ads training, Instagram marketing, YouTube marketing. You get all that stuff for free. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is like this video, leave a comment down below, anything positive, man. Number 3, and then subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications if you're new. So all you gotta do is enter the giveaway. Winner will be chosen on my next video. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So before we go over to Facebook and show y'all the example offer that we're gonna be using, I want to go over my testing strategy for new CPA offers. So whenever I'm testing out a campaign, I always like to test out one campaign with 3 ad sets and 2 ads. 3 ad sets is different interests that I'm targeting. I don't like to bunch 3 different or 10 different interests all in one ad set, because you don't know which interest is getting you the conversions and the cheap clicks. So what I like to do is, if I got a group of 10 interests, I just create 10 different ad sets with 2 different ads. So 2 different ads is literally, okay, you might want to do 1 image and then 1 video, or 2 different images to basically see what's going on. Because a lot of times I done ran campaigns, just 1 ad set, 1 ad, and scrapped the campaign because it wasn't converting. Then I tested that same campaign probably a month later, and it started to convert with a different, I think I used a video last time. So like I said, with the 2 ads, you could do 1 video, 1 image, or 2 different images, for your 2 ads. And then when testing the ad sets, use 3 different interests. And I meant to put it inside of my notes. I like to use 1 placement. So if I'm doing Instagram feed, I just stick to that. Facebook feed, I stick to that, and using like mobile devices, because that's where most of the traffic is coming from on Facebook nowadays. And for a daily budget, I don't even recommend you do paid traffic unless you can afford to spend at least $20 per day. Because if you can't do at least $20 per day, you're really not going to see the results that you want in a timely fashion. I mean, you can do the $5 daily budgets and stuff, but what if you need to get to, $100 a day? That's not going to happen 9 times out of 10 from a $5 daily budget. But starting out, I definitely recommend $20 daily budget. I like to run it for 3 days. I don't touch anything. I let the assets run, because Facebook, you will run it for 1 day. The results is not all that good, and then day 2 to 7, you getting half the cost down on your clicks. So that's why I like to run it for at least 3 days. Don't touch it. So with a $20 daily budget, you're gonna spend at least $60 testing out an offer. And after 3 days, I like to kill the negative ROI ad sets or ads. So if one asset is working out of 3, I like to just turn off the other 2 and then look at the ads and see which one is getting me the cheapest cost per click. So if ad number 1 is getting me the cheapest cost per click and only just 1 interest is getting me the conversions, I'm gonna keep that running. Now, what I like to do also, once you figure out what's working and what's not, on a weekly basis, I would recommend everybody test out new interests and ad creatives, because ad fatigue is real. If you run the same interest and the same ad for weeks and weeks and weeks in a row, you're gonna saturate the audience to a point where they don't even notice it no more. I think it's called like banner blindness, where you see something but you don't see it at the same time. So that's why it's important to test new ad creatives and new interests on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, so you always testing out a fresh audience. And in the midst of all of that, I highly recommend you go create a Facebook pixel before you even start running your traffic, so you can basically build up that build custom lookalike audiences. What lookalike audiences is, what Facebook will do, first off, you set up the pixel on your website, they will find 1 million to like 10 million people that's just like the people that landed on your website. So if you the example we're gonna be using, all this stuff about to make sense in a second. So for the offer that we're using, it's inside like the coffee niche or whatever. So if we targeting all these different coffee related pages and stuff like that, and these people was clicking on our ads, going to our website, Facebook is gonna find 1 to 10 million people just like the coffee lovers. So that's kind of a little basic insight on lookalike audiences. I recommend everybody go and do that, and that's basically the way to scale. If you see those affiliates that's been making thousands and thousands of dollars per day, per week, for months on end, it's because they run and lookalike audiences between 1 to 10%. So that's pretty much my testing strategy. Now what I want to do is show y'all basically setting up a Facebook ad using the example MaxBounty offer. So the example offer I'm be using is called this Amora Coffee, where they basically can get, they sign up for a coffee subscription or whatever, and they can save 75% on 2 bags. Now, if you watch my previous video, I showed you how to get to $0 to $100 per day using a strategy, but I didn't go over how to set it up on Facebook ads. So it's kind of like a continuation from the last video. And yeah, so that's pretty much the offer we're gonna be using. It's offer payout $9.60 per lead, has an EPC of 48 cents, and you are capped at 100 actions per day until proven, the quality. So all I want to do is create a sample Facebook ad using this offer. And before I do that, I want to go check out the landing page. And like I said, you have to watch the last video to know what I'm about to do right now. I'm going to go to their Facebook page and basically get some ad copy just to use for this tutorial. I'm not going to be running this. So scroll down, page transparency. I basically want to get the ads that they're using so we can use it for this example. I already got my ads manager pulled up, so I'm going to show y'all step by step what I would do, man. So for this example, we got sample ad copy, an image we can use. Let's see if I can open it. All right, so boom, we got the image, we got the ad copy, we got the offer landing page. Now, even though I'm using this just as an example, create your own landing page. Never, ever, ever direct link. You're going to lose your account. You're going to lose your account. You're going to lose your Facebook account and your affiliate account by direct linking. So it's very, very important you go, sign up to ClickFunnels, Kartra, Builderall, Weebly, whatever, create a landing page similar to this and send your traffic from your landing page to this offer so you don't get into no trouble and then be under my comment section complaining. So definitely go ahead and do that. Now what I want to do is go over to Facebook Business Manager and create this up. So click on create. You can do traffic for your campaign objective. You can name it. So we can name this Amora Coffee. We can name this asset 1. We're going to change this in a minute, but we're just going to have it like this for now. So add 1. Click on continue. I meant to open up the other one too. So you got 2 different images. It's literally the same thing on the left hand side, just a different girl. So it's stuff like this, split testing that literally make or break a campaign. You could be paying $1 per click when you could be paying when you testing different creatives and stuff. You can be paying 50 cents per click. So it's literally just that simple. Going back to the ads manager, I don't really mess with nothing else. From here, I go straight to the asset. So I like to name my asset based off the interest that I'm using to target. So daily budgets, if you're doing 3 assets and you want to spend $20 per day, you're basically spending like $7 per asset. But for this example, I think I might do 3 different interests. I'm about to show y'all in a second. I like to start mine the following day at midnight so it can get the full day of optimizing. So 12 midnight, March 16th. United States, it's definitely important to go look at the offer to see which traffic or which countries they allow. You can see United States, so you only want to target USA. Genders is probably a female related offer, so I'm just go with that. Now interest, you can start off if you not familiar with the niche, you can just type in one keyword related to it. So coffee, I'm not familiar with the coffee niche, so you can do is just click on one of these coffee. Caribou coffee, I don't know what that is. Coffee maker, no. You can do coffee as the broad interest. That could be one target that you might want to, or one asset interest, wherever you want to call it. You can basically target that. Women, I don't know the age ranges of this stuff, so I'm just kind of wing it. Languages, I like to go with English. All. Scrolling down, I like to do manual placements. Mobile only. As far as platforms, you can go off Facebook, you can go off Instagram. For this example, I'm gonna just do Facebook newsfeed. Scroll down, uncheck everything but the newsfeed. Uncheck real quick. They got a lot more placements coming into 2021. I'll tell you that. Scroll down, really mess with that stuff. I like to optimize for landing page views. Why my little cousin keep calling me, but that's one. Now, as far as the other assets, what I recommend you do is click on suggestions. As you can see, cappuccino, that could be an interest you want to target. Espresso, Starbucks, shoot, you can target. It's a lot of stuff. Nescafe, mochaccino. Yeah, it's a lot of different interests. So those interests to me equals assets. That's kind of how I like to test stuff. So go over the ad. I want to do. You definitely want to create a Facebook page related to coffee. You don't want to use a personal fan page or whatever, because it's just not going to be congruent. Now, as far as adding images, you can click on add media. What I need to do is save these images to my laptop. Boom. X out of here. Now I can click on add media, add image. I need to upload these two. All right, so I got these two images loaded up. So what I'm going to do is select the first one. Click on done. Boom. Now what I need to do is copy the URL from this. Paste that in here under website URL. Now I need to add the text, headline, and the description. So I'm gonna go back to theirs. You could say this could be the text part. Primary text, headline. You can go with. Oh yeah, these parts is optional and it's automatically pre-filled. Other than that, you can just create your own limited time offer, 75% off. Get your first bag free. You can say something like that. Really don't matter. No pixel. Yeah, that's the first one. Now what I recommend you do is click on Control D to duplicate this to the point where we don't have to, recopy everything. All we gotta do is just change out the image. So change media. Let me select the other ad right here. Click on next and click on done. Boom. So we got our ad 1 and ad 2. So now you can go back to the ad set now and duplicate that so you can test out other interests. So duplicate it, and when you duplicate it, it's gonna come with those two ads, so you don't have to redo everything. So, oh, I forgot to name the ad set coffee. This one, you can scroll down, go to suggestions. Okay, Starbucks. Uncheck this one. Just name this one Starbucks. Hit Control D, duplicate it again. Starbucks copy. I thought I changed the ad set name already. Coffee. Now Starbucks coffee, and we're gonna do one more interest. Go to suggestions, espresso. It's as simple, ladies and gentlemen. Copy, paste. Now that's pretty much that. We got our 3 ad sets: one targeting Starbucks, one targeting coffee, one targeting espresso, with the 2 ads to split test. So going back into my my testing strategy. 1 campaign, 3 assets, 2 ads, a $20 daily budget. Run it for 3 days. Don't touch it. See which one is getting you the cheapest cost per click. It's getting you the sales and stuff. Like I said, I recommend having a tracking tool so you can know exactly which assets is getting you the conversions instead of just running it blindly. And then after a few days of running it, kill the assets and the ads that's giving you a negative ROI and continue to test new ones on a weekly basis. Create that Facebook pixel, which I didn't show how to do in this video, but you can easily go watch a YouTube tutorial. Take about 2 or 3 minutes to set it up on your landing page. Build your custom lookalike audiences and scale it to the moon with these lookalike audiences, man, from 1 to 10%. Now, of course, this is kind of like a basic overview, but it's a very, very good way to get started, man. So hopefully I didn't confuse you. Rewatch this video if you have to, man. It's a very, very simple strategy to get up and running with your affiliate offers. And like I said at the beginning of the video, you can get access to the 5-course bundle where I show you pretty much how to run Facebook, Google, Bing ads, Instagram, YouTube, the whole 9. Or if you don't want to wait, you just get access to the whole thing for a one-time fee of only $73 right now. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on post notifications, and I will see y'all in the next video.